What is up, flock? Feenix here. Welcome back to a Glen Beach update video. The third version of this video that I've done. Yes, I've recorded this twice now, and I keep forgetting to put it up. Updates happen. I re-record the video. The first time I recorded this video was about 3 weeks ago. The second time I recorded this video was like 3 or 4 days after that first video, where there was a huge amount of updates. This video and the second version are like 2 weeks apart, but nothing has updated other than I am for sure sticking with Glen Beach. So I can say it's a Glen Beach update video because I put a poll up over on the community tab, but you guys don't pay attention to that. You should, because anytime I have a question where I'm conflicted about something about this pack or any of the other packs, to be honest with you, I post it up there, picture, you vote. Whatever wins the vote wins. I was trying to do it in the comments for people to actually watch the video, but I don't really get many comments, and it's usually like 50-50. So I go over to the comment section, and I get a definite answer. And the definite answer was Glen Beach. By I think like 78% of the votes were for Glen Beach over Griffwood. So we're sticking with Glen Beach. So I figured I would re-record this video now that I know I'm sticking with the name change, because I was like in between. The last version I was like Glen Beach or Griffwood, whatever this apartment is going to be called. You know, I kept saying that in the video, and I feel like that would be, not only was it redundant, but now it's outdated. So I figured let's just do one. This is going to go up Monday, knock on wood. You guys know with what's going on, if you guys watch Feenix moments, my whole life is chaos right now with moving and all that jazz. So hopefully this goes up Monday and I don't have to record this again. But anyway, we're going to go through each station. I'm going to tell you what's changed, what I've worked on, and what still needs to be done, all that jazz. So first things first, I went through all the trucks because I was like, let me get a list of things that I need to finish on each of these. I want to knock out anything that's left. Like I knew I had to do tags, like the license plate tags for all of them. And I was like, let me just make a list of what I need done. I want to change one of the sirens on all of them, yada, yada, yada. So when I start doing that, I realized that engine 1 through 3, the lights didn't work. And I had to fix the lights on 3 because I thought it was just 3, but it was 1 and 2. So all the lights weren't working on 1 and 2 again. I don't know what happened there. The same issue I had with you guys remember the previous video where 41.3 just the lights weren't working at all. Same thing was happening with 1 and 2. They were working. Again, I don't know what happened there, but so the only one I have gone back and finished completely, the only one that is currently listed as complete on my spreadsheet is 41.1. So I did go back. I fixed all of its issues. Knock on wood. Lights do work. Thank heavens. I'll show you guys what I mean for 41.2 because it has not been fixed. So the side lights don't work, and then none of the DOT lights work. So I don't know what happened there, but that was how all the trucks that I had finished prior, 41.1, 41.2, 41.3, 41.4 was fine. 41.5 was the DOT lights didn't work. Squad 40, or excuse me, Rescue Engine 41 had the issue. So I was like, screw it, we're gonna check all of them, and it was a shader issue. So I don't know where along the line the shader went haywire, but yeah. So this is the most complete truck as it stands. It's the only completed truck. I did realize I do have to change. Is it the logo on this side? Yeah. So the logo on this side has the original 1905 date. This one has the 1932 date. So we had to swap those, or we have to swap out the passenger side. But this is how 41.1 will look with the updated date on there. I did set on the tag. So I spent way too long going down a rabbit hole of license plates for fire trucks in Maryland. It seems like it's a per department based sort of thing. Some of them run like the standard Maryland state tag. Others have like like almost like the one that's on back here, but it actually has like it's white tag with Maryland on it, and then it has like an actual tag number on it. And I was like, what? I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm basing this off of the truck that I based the rescue off of, their tags, and Ocean City's tags, which are these white plates with Maryland written in black. Then in red, it has Volunteer Fire Department written on it. Then it has the department name, or the department's name, and then it has, I don't know how they come up with the letters on each side, but they have a registration letter on each side. I just went with E and R because one of the pictures I found of one had E and R. I was like, that works perfectly, engine rescue. But I know that's not what it means. It means something else. I just don't know what it means. So it's just like, I'll go with E and R, and then the unit number will be in between. So 411, the engines are easy. 411, 412, 413, and then we'll continue that on. I think with the some of them have, like, they go for like 417, even though it's not an engine. It's 417, 418. I can't remember how far it goes up. And then I played around with letters. So like the hazmat is Z41. The tower is, I think, W41. Tanker is K41. Just stuff like that. Just played around with the lettering and the actual name to come up with the tag number. So yeah, it's all E. It starts with E, ends in R, and then the 3 letters in the middle, depending on the unit number, is what I went with. So there you go. There's 41-1. It is currently the only Glen Beach unit that is complete, with the exception of having the retexture of that. So yeah, 41-2. I have to do the same. I did put up a poll again over the community tab about which people like, the gold leaf or the blue lettering. Gold leaf won, which it was my favorite. I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it because I didn't want it to sway the vote at all. But I did like the gold leaf, especially with the Glen Beach and the nickname being gold leaf. I think it just matches. It works. The blue kind of doesn't really go along with the rest of the lettering on the front end. So I was like, yeah, I like the gold leaf, but I figured I'd leave it up to the subscribers, and the subscribers overwhelmingly agreed. So I'm okay with that. So 41-2, I do have to get the lights working. I do have to fix the front number. Also have to fix the tag. This was the tag I was originally going to go with. I didn't see any fire trucks with that tag, so this is the new hotness, and I like it a lot better. So go from that. Quint 41, like this one's gonna be Q41. E-Q41-R tag, just to show you how how I'm working the tag situation. This one is not, that has no lights whatsoever. I haven't gotten to that point. It's not like they were working and they're not working. It didn't have lights yet, so it will be done. And I had to fix the wheels. I did move the black. I didn't like the black cat being up there. I think it stood out too much. I wanted it to be a little bit more subtle, so I moved it back here, like over top of the lines. It's a lot more subtle, but still there, and that's how I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be a super like a focal point on it. But I did want to include the black cat, or the shadow cat, whatever you want to call it, because it is a pack that this truck the bed did come off the pack that Peyton put that little tribute to his cat on. So I want to include that in it as well. Nothing's been done with the brush. Nothing's been done with this ambulance, but we do have an ambulance update to check out later in the video. And then this is the newest one. So this department was originally going to have engine 41.6, which would have been an international 4900, with 4-wheel drive style engine that I seen in another video. After working on it, I was like, I don't really like that at all. And I got to looking more into the county that we're basing this pack off of, and they have a lot of mini pumpers. Like three or four different departments have mini pumpers, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do one, and that's gonna be our like the 4x4 unit that we were thinking about with the International. It's gonna be a smaller Dodge mini pumper, and this is what I've come up with. This is simple. This is really early Frankensteining. All I did was take the 5500 cab off of the utility that we were working on and threw it on the mini pumper bed from, I think, Finley. It was originally a Ford, so that's where this stands. Like, I don't know how it scales compared to the other trucks. I haven't even looked at that. Just Frankenstein it, through it in game so you guys can see my brain. So this one will be, I think actually this one might be 41.6, the tag plate. I don't know, but it's going to be the unit number is going to be mini pumper 41. So there's that. But yeah, I like how it turned out. If I look at it, so I do have to see how well it scales next to the others, and then go from there. But yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet. So that is station 1. The only other thing I didn't show off was the Durango. I haven't done anything to it since the lights, which I showed you guys. So I still have to finish that. So let's move on to station 2, which has had a significant update. I left the update out outside. Okay. Let's just go ahead and back this in real quick. So this is an update. This is a new truck. So originally, the initial lineup for this station was, it was going to have 2 rescue engines, because this is going to be the closest station to the highway. The highway is like right there. So in the storyline, this is station 2 was set up to be closer to the highway for accidents and such. So that way they didn't have to come all the way and fight traffic from down by the boardwalk to get to the highway. That's what it is, the storyline. So I was running 2 rescue engines. I decided to switch it up. So this is now engine 41.3. It will be replacing the other engine 41.3, which is the this cab without the light box. The same as 41.1 and 41.2. With the same bed that's on 41.5. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I came up with this, and I like this a lot more. I feel like it kind of fits. Like I didn't want so many new Seagraves. I wanted to incorporate some of the old ones. I mean, I do have one that is the retired engine, and do have one that's a reserve engine. Our rescue engine is an older Seagrave. We do have an older Seagrave ladder, so I wanted to get like an older Seagrave pumper. We do have one already. I wanted to get a second one, and this is from the same Black Cat pack. For the life of me, I cannot remember the name that Peyton released. The cab is, and then the bed is from, I think, John's. Is it engine 93? Engine 92 or 93? It's a Pearson Forcer, I believe. So I sandwich these, again, this is very early on, just sandwiched together. No lights currently. It's just, I put the 2 together, and I was like, I like that. It's going in the pack. So yeah, engine 41.3 was initially at station 3, and engine 41.4 was here with the rescue engine 41. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. If we're getting them, having them numbered by the station, it would make sense to have 41.3 here with 41.4. So that's what I did. So 41.3 will now be based out of station 2 with 41.4 as the rescue engine, and then the rescue engine 41 is still a thing. It's just at station 3. So these 2 haven't changed. I do have to do like the finalization stuff on this. The lights do work on this one, I believe. Yeah. So that's already done. I just got to do like the tag and the siren and the horn and stuff like that. Very simple. boom. And then 41.4, I haven't done anything. 41.4, Medic 41.4, I should say, or Ambulance 41.4, whatever you want to call it. I haven't done anything to since I last showed it off. But we do have an update for one of the engines at the other department. At the other station. So, yeah. This is a new truck. Each station has had a new truck added in since the last update. This will be the new old hotness. So yeah. So that's station 2. The only thing I didn't show off was again the Durango, and that it's the same as the other one. Just nothing's changed to it. So let's go to station 3. And this is where we say goodbye to the original 41.3, which is a cool little engine. Maybe I'll release this separately. Just throw like a red or white over red skin on it and put it out without decals, because I don't have the time to come up with a whole nother patch and all that. Just as a stock truck for people to do as they please with it, because it is a cool truck. But like I said, we have this cab. Oh, this one didn't have the LED bars. It had the actual scene lights. So in the storyline, it was older, even though it's the same cab. The storyline, it was an older truck with the scene lights instead of the light bars. But oh well. Like I said, this bed is on 41.5. The cab is on a lot of other things. So yeah, you're not missing out on anything. So yeah. Everything will be carried over to that, so the other one will be referred to as Sea Snake. All the design and everything will be on that one. Just won't be using this one anymore. So goodbye, old 41.3, and moving on. So 41.4 is at the other station. Rescue engine 41 makes its move over to station 3. Nothing's changed on it. It's exactly as the last time I showed it off. Haven't done anything to it. 41.5, same way. Is exactly as the last time I showed it off. I believe the last time I showed it off, I had the lights working. Don't quote me on that. If not, there you go. Lights are working. I showed it off now. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if I showed this off in the last video. I'm pretty sure I did, because I think it was in the thumbnail. Tower 41, still not done. I still have to, again, none of these are done other than the first one. So Rescue Engine 41 needs tag in the horn, in the siren. 41.5, these whales are going to come off the back of here. I'm going to see if I can find something else to replace them with. I just don't like how the whale looks. So that's going to come off and either be replaced by something else or not. The Keiko name's going to stick. I just don't know. I don't know what, or maybe I come up with another name. I'm not opposed to changing the name. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I will change the name. I don't know. Let me know. And then I guess I can start doing nickname polls, what people want, or post a question on possible nicknames, see if anybody comes up in the comments. Again, Tower 41 is not done. In storyline, it's going to be the newest ladder in the storyline. Quint's going to be the second newest, and then of course, Truck 41 out there is going to be the old timer. But yeah, so this was originally from the Griffwood pack I was working on. So we got to change that to the Glen Beach, and I think we have to just do like the simple tag. I think everything else is done on this. Lights, scene lights. Yeah. So yeah, we just gotta do the oh, and we have to change the emblems on them to say 1932. I don't know why that one says 1905. Tanker, hasn't done anything to it. Again, I have to update all that, the tags, stuff like that. Rescue, same way. The Durango, Same thing as the other one. I do have to fix that. I already fixed it. Maybe I just copy that over and put it here. But I had to fix that issue. I don't know why it was like that. But this one will be slick top, whereas the other two are going to have light bars. This one will be slick top, and it will be the black with the blue stripe. This will be, or this blue stripe, not this one, this one. And it will say Fire Chief on it. And the other ones, I think, will say, like, District Chief, I think I decided on. But over here, we do have an update on the ambulance. So, this ambulance hasn't been updated. It's the same as the one at Station 1. But this is going to be the way they look in the future. These don't have... So, these has the old box on them with still the Atoll, how do you pronounce that? A junction paint job on it. This will be what it looks like going forward. So I did put the box off of the Covington County EMS, the Ford E-Cab ambulance we had for Covington County. I put that box on here. I made it a little bit wider. The only problem I see is this here. I don't know what happened there, but that's in the actual model. That's not part of the paint, so a little distraction, but you know, I'll live with it. So this will be the paint job, how they all look, very similar to the way 414 looks. I've really loved the look of that, so that's what we're going to do. The only difference between 41.2 and the older Dodges, of course, will be the cabs. They'll have the older Ram cabs on them. Excuse me, Rams, not Dodges. My bad. But they'll have the older Ram cabs on them. Same box, same paint job. The difference between 41.1 and 41.3 will be the rims. They'll have different rims on it. So, yeah. Lights aren't done. This is just, again, just like the other ones, just simple Frankenstein together. I haven't done any scripting anything light-wise or anything simply because I just haven't had time. I've just been trying to get things sandwiched together so that way I can finish them at a later date when I have more time and patience. As far as the utility and still not sure what I'm going to call this or even if this one will stay. My mind is just going 100 different places. This was originally supposed to be MRU 41. I think that's what I wanted to call it. Marine Response Unit 41. I was going to have a trailer behind it. Still will do that. If I'm pretty sure I'm going to have time because a lot of people are just saying, look, we're nowhere near being done, but we will finish it. And there's other people who are just like, yeah, I'm only doing this and this, and then I'm calling it quits already. And I'm just like, mine will be done. And I'm hoping to include everything on my list. I don't want to be that guy that, you know, I'm looking at you, a certain few in the TLO Discord. You know who you are. You're looking at you. I don't want to have a plan and only do a quarter of that plan. Throwing shade right now. All love. I do appreciate those guys over there and all the help they've given me over the years. So it's not a malevolent sort of shade. It's just a come on, guys. Come on, you can do it. Anyway, brush 41.2. Sorry, I just went off on weird ass tangent there. This is 41.2, right? Yeah, brush 41.2. Nothing's changed there. Hazmat 41. Nothing's changed there. Again, this one needs lights and everything. This one just needs the updated. This one does have lights, right? Wrong truck. This one, lights do work, correct? Yeah, they do. Okay, so all I need to do here is update the sounds and the tag. Same with this one, I believe. I think this one I do want to Yeah, I do want to attach the light bar lights to the silent, so you only have to hit one, so that way you don't have to worry about moving the ladder as you turn those on. All the other lights do work. Yeah, okay. So there's truck 41. Just need to finish ones. This is new. You guys have not seen this. Because the last update video, this was still the, was it M35? So I in the last video I talked about how I want to use, I think this is the M939. I could be butchering those. I'm so sorry. I don't know a ton about military trucks. I'm going what sounds right in my brain at 1:30 in the morning. So I want to use this cab, but it had some issues with the UV, where this right here, this line was attached to like this, so I couldn't have them separate colors. So I took it back in Blender and I fixed it, and to my liking. I shouldn't say I should say made it to my liking, because there was nothing wrong with it. It just just didn't work for what I wanted it to do. So I did pull that back into Blender. I got to my liking, and God, I'm so glad I did, because this is chef's kiss. I don't know if you guys heard that. Chef's kiss. This is beautiful. This was based off Bethany Beach's high water, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be high water 41. They use it for like when flooding and all that. It is just a former military transport truck that they don't have anything special to it. It is just simply to rescue people through floods. They also take it out to, cars that are stranded in flood, to pull them out, stuff like that. So this will be high water 41. They also have like storm response written down here. I think I might incorporate that. So it'll just be like storm response written here. And then if I can get it written here, it would be like HW41 or something like that. But yeah, God, this thing looks beefy. I love it. Absolutely love it. So the bed is, I pulled the bed off of the Jesse's, I think it's M35. I did update it a little bit, or add a little bit more to it. It didn't have the tailgate last time. All it was the benches and this stuff here with the tarp over it. I did go back and add the arches for it, and then I added a tailgate with the hinges just to complete the look. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. This is like the unexpected favorite. So like you have a list of trucks you want to do, and you're like, yeah, I'll include that. I think it'll be neat. And then once you see it in game, you're just like, oh damn, that this is the old damn truck of the pack. I haven't done anything with this. I don't even know if the lights work on this or not. They do. So I don't know what happened to the ones. The last one we have is the retired, and this is more updated. So like this line goes straight across; it doesn't dip down anymore. It does have all the like the axe and the hard suction and stuff on it now. The ladder, I did add all that stuff back to it. I don't know if it, like I park it next to some and it feels pretty well scaled, because these do look smaller than modern day, but I don't know if they look that much smaller. Let me know if this needs to be scaled up a little bit more or not. Like you park it next to this, it looks small, but if you do like park it next to this one, it doesn't look that far off, if that makes any sense. Like it's short, and of course they were really skinny. I don't know. Let me know if you think it needs to be scaled up a little bit more or not, because I really don't know. I've scaled it up so much that I feel like I've overscaled it, but then again, it looks small. So you guys let me know. But yeah, that's the Glen Beach update. That's everything I've worked on. This will probably be the last one for a while, as we were supposed to be moved before Christmas. This video is going up a couple weeks before Christmas, so by the time this video goes live to the entire flock, the entire like subscriber base. I could be in the process of moving. So once I do get moved and everything unpacked and settle in, I'll start work on these again. But yeah, this is where we're at. And then once it's done, it's done. I do have my next pack planned. I'll probably work on that when I get burned out of this, because that's how the Miles County came along. I got kind of burned out on Glen Beach, and I wanted to work on something else. So the next pack will be released when it's done. I don't know if that will be after I finish this pack. I do know when I do get back to working on trucks, I do want to knock out all of the trucks that I have previously completed, like all the lights and everything, and just do the minor things that need to be done for them, and just set them off to the side and get them out of sight, out of mind, and then finish everything else. And when it comes to finishing everything else that's not to that point, that's when I'll probably get burned out a little bit, and I'll work on the next department. I will tell you that the new department, I have it written down in my notepad on my phone. Let's see. Notepad? Where's my notepad? There's my notepad. So the next department will be Rostron Fire Company, named after the captain of the Carpathia. You guys know me, I'm a huge Titanic nerd. And I always loved the story of Captain Rostron, who he is the definition of a badass in them toward those times. If you guys don't know the story of Captain Rostron, do yourself a favor, go look him up. That dude's a badass for what he did playing out in that night. Like, he is the definition of a badass, in my opinion. I know I'm a history nerd. It will include Pierce engines, Pierce tanker, and one other. If I get permission, one other truck that's a non-Pierce. I won't say it. I won't say it until I get confirmed that I can use it. But everything else, it's currently I have planned. It's going to be a smaller pack. I currently have planned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trucks, 2 engines, a tanker, a rescue engine, and a ladder, plus the other truck that I have to see if I get permission to use it, from various decades. So it should be interesting. The paint scheme will be based off the Laurel Fire Department in Laurel, Delaware, which is black over red with a yellow stripe down the side. I dig that look. When I went down to their open house, I really digged it, and I was like, I'm gonna do a pack on that. I know it's been done before, but I like it. So Rostron Fire Department or Fire Company, and coming sometime in 2025. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. If you guys didn't like today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like up down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Glen Beach update videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I want to do a live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.